hopefully,
Jesus Christ, and cap it is the next day. Is
hopefully Caleb comes on here very soon. You're gonna have to paint that picture for me. The workout has been released, ladies and gentlemen. The workout has been released. Before we tell you what the workout is, I want to show you where we broke the story for the workout. Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. Could you guys
put it up?
Okay, hold on. I need to close all my text messages, and I'm not sure exactly how to do this. I don't have the skills. I think this was last year. What I'm about to show you when we broke the workout. By the way, welcome to the show, Bill Grunler, Taylor Self, John Young, JY Barbell. Bill Grunler is the owner of CrossFit Inferno. He was doing CrossFit before there was a CrossFit, a legend on the West Coast of the United States. I knew about him many moons ago. I had heard about the training he was doing 90 miles north of me in San Luis Obispo. And then he was a captain of the Pismo Beach Fire Department. And then I had a friend go up there and he's like, holy shit, this guy, Bill Grunler's for real. I was actually thinking about it today. Every time you come on, I'm like, man, what a fucking crazy history you have. Collegiate wrestler, owner of CrossFit Inferno, captain of the fire department, and now host of Get With The Programming, co-host with Get With The Programming. Taylor Self, the superstar of Taylor Self versus the World. If you didn't know, now you fucking know. Sentinel Training. J.R. Howell in the house. I'm hearing rumors that he's 130 in the world in the CrossFit Open. I don't even know if that's true, but fuck it. Let's just run with it. JY Barbell, if you want to get strong, JY Barbell, that's your guy. And we will be covering CrossFit Crash again this year, bigger, better, faster. Caleb Beaver's in the house. Caleb, can you play the video where we broke the workout last year? I think we had Rich Froning and Dave Castro on. And Angelo. I think it's in your text messages. Renee Pape already making requests. Please go easy on JR. Okay. Here we go. This is from last year's The Sevan podcast. Oh, we don't have audio, I don't think. Oh, you got the same problem I got, Caleb. You want me to try it?
You can try it. I'll try another way too.
Okay, I'll let you. Okay, I'll try it. Let me see. Share. To share audio, share a tab instead. Entire screen. To share audio, share a tab. I can't share a fucking tab. Okay, here we go. Share. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Okay.
Loves 30 double unders, 15 thrusters. Does that sound like what you programmed?
That's out already?
Yeah. Yeah. And here, let me read it. Let me read you what it says here.
Where's it out at?
That's great.
That make WOD's great again. He said a follower sent this to me, said he guessed the URL CrossFit Games uses. I tested it and it pans out. Get a head start on the dubs.
Oh, hey, I gotta go, but what a shit show.
There you go. Holy shit. Last year, hey, you guys say he doesn't take criticism? There you go. He took some criticism.
He wasn't working for CrossFit at the time, though.
Oh, shit.
True.
Damn.
That's right.
Okay. Now listen, guys. Here we go. You ready? 24.3. Listen, if you don't want to know 24.3, walk away from your computer right now. They posted it. It's flying around everywhere. I think they posted it on their YouTube channel on accident. Do you have it, Caleb? Can you pull it up? There it is. Okay. Who can read this? Workout 24.3 for time using a running clock, 5 rounds, 10 thrusters, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, rest 1 minute, then 5 rounds of 7 thrusters, 7 bar muscle ups. Now, what are you saying, Taylor? This is their cap programming for tomorrow?
There's the CrossFit affiliate program for Saturday is a 17-minute AMRAP of burpees and front squats at ascending weights. It's like 40 front squats at 95, 30 at 135, 20 at 185, max reps at 225. So if this were the case, if this is the workout, then they just I don't know. Cap doesn't give a fuck. CrossFit doesn't give a fuck.
Why? What do you mean?
Don't
What's wrong
follow
with that?
Cap.
What do you mean? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having that as a cap workout and that as the open workout?
The open workout is Friday and the cap workout is Saturday. The burpee front squat workout is Saturday.
It's just a lot of squatting followed by a lot of squatting.
So it would be 85. Sorry. Yeah, 85 thrusters, and then the next day 100 plus front squats.
It's CrossFit programming for their affiliates, and they just and they do the race at the same time, so they just program back-to-back squatting. Whereas if you take the CrossFit programming certification, they would say not to do something like that.
But listen, you're making the assumption that people are going to do the open workout on Friday.
That's what .com programs it for Friday. Cap also programs it for Friday.
Right. Are .com and Cap the same programming?
No.
Not always.
Okay. I don't think that's a big deal. I think that you can have intelligent affiliate owners fiddle with it if it's too much.
It is a big deal. It's retarded. If that's the actual workout, it's full on retard.
Fuck those questions. Are you going to beat Colton in this workout?
That's why he thinks it's retarded.
Speaking of retarded, when you two retards go Friday night, oh, it's bad, huh?
I mean, I'm gonna pin it to the floor, but
Dude, it is what it is. You just give your best effort.
Oh my god,
this is a range of motion. It's a range of
nah,
motion.
fuck
workout.
Colton. I'm gonna kick him in the ass right before the workout. I'm gonna fucking give him a boot to the back and send him stumbling over his barbell and get a head start.
Two of the very best in the world. Friday. I don't even know what time. I wish I could tell you what time. I don't even know what's going on. Speaking of shit shows.
We're going at 4:30 Eastern.
4:30 Eastern time, 1:30 Pacific Standard Time at CrossFit Charlotte. Born Primitive will bring you the CrossFit Charlotte 24.3 Open. I would tell you to use their code BP Open 20, but I think all they have left is swim gear. We sold so much shit for them. Taylor will be in a very form-fitted shirt so you can see all his muscles doing the workout. And although he's not on CA peptides, he sure as fuck looks like he is. JR, you haven't weighed in here. Do you have, I think these boys are being too critical. These affiliate, I mean, fuck, you got a head coach at an affiliate and 2 affiliate owners. What do you think? You want to weigh in on this? Oh, even JY Young, the barbell guy, even has.
I haven't really said anything about the workout.
Okay. Okay. JR, you go. Do you have a problem with it being programmed with that cap program workout?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with programming squatting on back-to-back days. However, programming volume squatting in the front rack on back-to-back days is not something I would ever do, nor would I recommend other programmers do it. I think if they followed the open workout with a heavy day front squat, like a 1-1-1-1-1, or even like sets of 3, I think that would be fine. If they did this same workout with overhead squat and ascending weight, I would even say it's okay. But the redundancy of back-to-back front rack is a little bit much, in my opinion.
Well, it's just the same weights too, basically. You're doing 50 at 95 on Friday, 40 at 95 on Saturday, 35 at 135 on Friday, 30 at 135 on Saturday, and then you just keep getting heavier on Saturday because
and I mean, the whole argument that some people will say is, well, man, it's CrossFit, dude. That's what it is. No. Well, sometimes you got to be able to hold a bar in the front rack and squat back-to-back days. Like sometimes that's what life throws at you. That is not appropriate
stupid.
for this argument at all. I don't buy that.
Why? Because the volume's too high, or because of the movement? Go ahead, Bill.
No, that applies to real life stuff. That doesn't apply to training in the gym where the coach has the ability to put out the best medicine to make the people in the gym get the best response. Like, it isn't like, well, you didn't like it? Well, fuck it. No. But like, that's a cop-out answer. It's a great statement, but it's a cop-out answer when you're talking about isn't it appropriate test or isn't it appropriate programming. The test itself is fine. But again, like, okay, why did you put it right where you put it? You could have put all the rowing stuff on this day and had this one on, 24.2, and at least
the highest skilled one.
I get it, but like still, it would have fit.
And hey, also too, guys, like we're discussing this operating off the assumption, unless someone here knows that it's fact, that cap gets the open workout ahead of time. If they do not,
they do.
Okay, then there you go.
A very important distinction Mr. Grundler made on the show just now. There's a difference between it being programmed versus real life. And the point of CrossFit is that we can do this stuff in real life, but the program is supposed to enhance your training and maximize your abilities. And that's a really important distinction. In 20 minutes on the CrossFit Games YouTube channel, the official 24.3 announcement will be announced. The workout did leak. I think they leaked it. Maybe they even leaked it on purpose. It was spotted on their websites. I think it was on their YouTube channel. If you have any friends, they've texted to you already. And the workout is for Tom. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking blurry. My God, maybe Caleb's gonna have to pull it up again. Oh, thank you. The workout is for time using a running clock, 5 rounds. So that means everyone has to finish the workout, right? 10 thrusters, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, a rest 1 minute, and then 5 rounds of 7 thrusters, 7 bar muscle-ups. And all we really care about is holy shit, how bad is Colton gonna fucking stick it to Born Primitive's ambassador, Taylor Self.
Shut up, midget.
Understood. When we see this workout go today, let's just get right into it. Ariel Lowen versus Sydney Wells. John, what do you think? Ariel versus Sydney. This is good for Sydney.
No, Ariel's going to crush Sydney so badly. It will be almost as bad as Colton versus Taylor.
Wow.
Well, you made him. He had to take a breath on that one, dude. Wow.
I was waiting for an FU. I thought he was going to say it so loudly.
I had my mic muted and I was asking somebody important question. You fucking idiots.
JR, Sydney versus Ariel.
I would take Ariel against most people on any upper body push and pull dense workouts for sure.
I bet Bryson's pretty pumped, Taylor.
Bryson don't like the workout.
Renee Pape for John's triceps. John, can we get a little tricep? Damn. My God. Are those your legs or your arms? What do you think, Bill? I think Sydney's going to do great at this.
No.
No,
not. I mean, she can. All the athletes can do this event. Like the weight is not heavy, the skill is not too high. What would be great to see is how fast they can push it in the 1 minute rest. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if they're going to make it so that they have to do the weight changing, or if it's going to automatically have a second bar there or whatever. Chase, yeah, Rabdo. He's going to get Rabdo again. But I think Ariel's too good with this. Ariel's too good with this event.
Oh, it says time cap 15 minutes, so everyone isn't gonna finish it. My bad.
Right.
Okay, my bad. Hey, here's the thing. What do we know the weight on the thruster?
95 for the first part, 135 for the second part.
Okay, so 65 and 95.
Yeah.
Where do you think Ariel's gonna have the greatest advantage over Sydney?
All of it.
Really?
I think she's just fitter in both of these, in all 4 of these movements. Well, 3 of these movements.
And Jay Crouch versus Roman Krennikov. You think we're gonna have a race there?
Ooh,
No.
Yes, I think we will.
No, I don't.
so.
I think Jay will destroy Roman.
Jay.
I don't
No
think
shit.
I would.
if that's
I mean,
the workout.
I agree. I think Jay. I would pick Jay to win that, but I mean, Roman's gonna be fine on this, man.
Well, I think it'll be fine too. I just think Jay will have a top time in the world. I don't think Roman will. I think Roman will be top 50. I think Jay will be top 10.
Do you think it's suitable for the elite athletes, or it should be harder? Like for if you're testing, if I know we're not, but if you were testing the elite athletes.
This is not a workout.
We started with Fran, dude. How many times have we said that Fran should not be
I'm
tested
asking
for the elites?
Do you think there will be a lot of separation with the
But we're
elite
not
athletes,
programming for the elites.
or do you think everybody will, for the most part, be able to do it unbroken?
If it's for total time, I think there for sure will be a lot of separation.
I think so.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of room for separation on the back half, without a doubt.
Yeah, I think that workout is a lot harder than it reads on paper. And you're going to have a lot of people that look at it and they look at the smaller numbers on the back half and think, oh, I can do that. And they're just not taking into account the first
50.
the first workout. I mean, the first part of it. They're not taking into account doing 50 and 50 fast.
And the second half is wildly more important. 35 thrusters with 135 and 35 thrusters are bar muscle ups. If you just take that by itself, like,
yeah,
that sounds like a lot.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the 7 and 7 versus, like, do you think they did 5 rounds of 10 and 10 and then 5 rounds of 5 and 5 and we're like, let's bump it up a little, but 10 is too much? and 5 is not enough. Like, do you think 7 will be a good number there?
I think
a
7.
lot.
Go ahead, Taylor.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say I think a lot of people will have. I think even some better athletes will have to break 7 unless they go so slow.
Yeah,
I think that 7 is a trap.
Yeah, I think it baits a lot of people into thinking they can go unbroken, just to be stuck at singles at the end.
and like from a coaching standpoint, Taylor and Bill especially, if you guys have a lot of athletes that are going into it like, hey, I think I'm gonna have to break on the second half. Do you advise them to break thruster or break muscle up? Which one do you think is easier to pick back up or jump back up on?
That depends on the person.
I'd break muscle up.
When we come back,
yeah.
We're 14 minutes away from the live announcement for 24.3, the CrossFit Games Open, the final workout for the Open before people move on to the quarterfinals. When we return, we will hear from the best in the business on what the sticking point will be for these athletes.
Every morning, we wake up knowing what's at stake. Freedom, honor, duty. This is more than a mission. It's the oath we took. It's the flag we wear on our sleeve and everything it stands for. We don't do it for money, glory, or fame, but for something deeper. It's for our families, for our freedom, for our way of life. And to anyone who tries to take that away from us, good fucking luck. Even when the mission is complete, training is never over. We are constantly honing our craft and sharpening our axe. That is the warrior mindset. This isn't just a brand to us. We're a part of these stories because we've lived these stories. And while we might have hung up the rifle and body armor one last time, our new mission is to outfit our nation's heroes with the best apparel on the planet. By the operator, for the operator. To those still standing on that wall, we salute you, the damn few. Born Primitive Tactical, for those who defend.
Representing Born Primitive on Friday will be Taylor Self against Colton Mertens. Bryce Del Monte will be doing the workout shortly. It looks like he's fueling up. Augustus Link, here's to freedom. Here's to honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
Damn.
All right. I don't even know what that means. That seems a little forced to me. I don't like that. That's definitely politically.
You think anybody ever comments and goes, "Oh crap, he's reading it out loud"?
No.
Hey, only my mom.
Do you think
I just did a my mom joke? Is that fine?
Should Bryson do the workout right now and set a world record before it was announced?
I think so. I think he should have the first time. Number one on the leaderboard. I think so.
JR, will there be a sticking point, or is this just go? Like, hey, it's just go. So you're not using the same muscles. You just do them.
I think there's still a little bit more pacing here than a lot of people are giving it credit for. I mean,
come on, dude, 50 thrusters and 50 chest to bar pull-ups. Those
I'm going to break up the first part a lot.
Listen, no one asked you, meathead. Those can be done in 2 sets. What do you mean? What do you mean break it up? That's easy. 50 thrusters is nothing, and 50 chest to bar pull-ups is nothing. You rest a minute and you get back to work.
Hey, what if that's a quarterfinals workout?
What do you mean?
That's a great quarterfinals workout. I'd like to see that in the semifinals. I'd like to see 2 lanes of that shit. JR, so where's the sticking point? Why are you saying there's pacing? I'm sorry to be so hostile against a professional like yourself, but Jesus, just 50 and 50.
Yeah, but I think you have to look at the back half just as it is alone. I think for a lot of people, it's going to become a grip limitation. For some people, it's going to become a pressing limitation. although the bar muscle up is like a lot of pull and people don't really think of it as a press, like a ring muscle up, the chances of them pulling really high and not still having to use somewhat of a dip, I think is not going to be the case after the 50 pulling reps to start the workout. I think there's going to be a lot of separation in rounds 3, 4, and 5. Maybe a lot of people can go unbroken, but not a lot of people are going to be able to transition as fast as others.
John Young, go ahead. Tell us how a big, strong guy has to break this shit up.
If they're fit enough, they don't have to. I think if you have our muscle ups, but you're not like elite fitness wise, and maybe even I feel comfortable saying this, like with like Bryson's level of fitness too. You want to be as fresh as possible for the second part, because the second part is where you're going to have all the separation. Like everybody can do chest to bars and lightweight thrusters. So it might benefit you to break up that first part, even though you have the 1 minute of rest, just so you can go into the second part as fresh as possible. And that second part is basically your workout. And you do that as fast as possible, whichever that means, like breaking that part up or going unbroken, whatever, like just pushing the pace in the second part. The first
are the second thrusters 135?
135, yeah.
So it's 135 thrusters. Bill, listen carefully, okay, to this question. You ready?
I'm ready.
I want you to go back to the youngest, most cockiest, badass version of yourself.
Okay. So yesterday?
Yeah, thank you. And then that's what Taylor is now.
Oh, I know he is. I can see him up there.
He's a young, savage Bill Grunler. If he has to win this and his life's on the line against Colton, what advice do you give him? Because Colton's not going to pace this, is he?
No, fuck no.
Colton will do it unbroken. I think Taylor will do it unbroken.
So here's what. Okay, so Taylor needs to shorten his
no
range of
humility,
motion
no
as much as
humility,
he
Bill.
can.
I want
wide
just
stance,
arrogant Bill.
Wide grip for his. I mean, within reason, with that he's able to do to shorten it up. Yeah, I saw Tommy. Remember, old school Tommy Hackenbrook tied Chris Spieler doing the exact same thing on one of the regional workouts. Same kind of idea. That would keep him in the mix on the beginning. He can't kill himself on the Fran. You can't kill yourself on Fran. And that's basically what the first part is. It's a Fran plus, with the reps on there. But it's going to come down to the second part. And I think you can't really speed up bar muscle ups or as fast as they're going to be. So he needs to stay on the bar. If he's going to break up anything, it would be the thruster, because that's going to send
I think if he's breaking it up, he's got no shot.
Well, you're right. I'm just saying if he's going to keep it up, that's where he's got to break it. Not on the chest bar. Takes too long to get back up, I think. I definitely
so transitions play no role in this. This is because everyone's
no, they do. No, they do. They do.
They do.
Yeah. At the top of the top. At the top of the top, they do.
Taylor, let me ask you this. When by the way, we are 7 minutes away from the official announcement of 24.3. Taylor, will we see someone start the second round? Will Jay Crouch or Ariel Lowen start the second part of the workout while the other person is still doing the first part? Will someone get ahead by 1 minute? No.
No.
What do you think, JR? Like 3 minutes? 3:15, 3:30?
Oh, I think they're going to do it under 3.
I think they'll probably push that, huh? And then okay, but this goes back to kind of like what John's saying. And even, what do you think, Taylor? If you go out like balls to the wall, go out on the first part, yeah, you have the minute, but are you fresh enough to be able to hammer the second part? And I think that's where you got to skirt that line of like 3. I don't know if can they do it under 3? Definitely. Should they do it under 3? I don't know. I don't know if that 20 seconds is going to save them. Say someone gets like 240. Is that 20 seconds? Is that really going to give you what you need on the second half? Because that 20 seconds could be in a lot of places on that second half.
I think you go unbroken, but you're not rushed at all. You know what I mean? You do your chest to bar, then you walk your thruster, you do your thruster, then you walk your chest to bar, and the second part you do whatever the best you can do. Like you hammer that part.
I'm receiving a text right now that the workout was released on purpose so that we would have some time to hype up the workout. So that
they needed your help.
You guys obviously don't understand marketing who think it was leaked on accident. This was a strategy. A 4-time using a running clock with a 15-minute time cap, 5 rounds, 10 thrusters, 10 chest to bar pull-ups at 95 pounds for the men, rest 1 minute, then 5 rounds of 7 thrusters at 135 pounds, 7 bar muscle-ups, 15-minute time cap, like I mentioned, Roman Krennikov versus Jay Crouch, and Ariel Lowen versus Sydney Wells. And this is sort of the warm-up for the big event, the Colton Mertens show. It used to be called Taylor Self versus the World. Friday. God, you'd think we hate you, huh, Taylor? My goodness.
Taylor, what do you think your strategy is?
I got to think about it a bit. I'm not
His
concerned
CPU
about.
is burned down. His central processing
Do you
unit's all
think you
fried
can
right
bait
now.
Colton into going too fast?
No, dude, this is not a workout that I think anyone in the world looks at who's not actually retarded and says, this is how I'm going to approach this workout to trick Colton into going. Are you kidding me?
It still was a great question, John. It's still a great question.
No,
for all
no.
retards
What
like
I'm
me.
saying
It was a great
is
question.
like Hopper blew up and y'all tied, right? Like,
But I
what I'm
didn't bait
saying
him
is-
into going out hot. He was
No,
just a
I know,
dumbass.
but it did happen. I think this workout is you can bait somebody.
I don't
You don't-
think.
You don't think so?
No, not. I don't
You're
think I
next
can
to
bait
each other.
Colton. I don't think I can bait Colton. What's the point? If I bait Colton into blowing up, who the fuck do you think else is going to blow up?
Colton Mertens
I'm
chimes
just
in.
trying to give you a
I'm-
chance, man. I'm trying to find a way for you to win.
Listen, let me read this real quick. Colton Mertens chimes in. I'm 100% starting out too fast. Hey, he's flipping the script on Taylor. You see what he's doing
Listen,
there? He wants Taylor
I'm
to start
trying
too
to find
fast.
a way for you to win. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Thank you, John. I love you.
Well, this is what's kind of cool about this workout too, is that at the most elite level, some of these guys can be like, sure, I can just like kind of take my time transitioning on the first 5 rounds and go a little bit slower and not rest as much on the back half. Or I can just do the first 5 rounds almost for time, be a little bit ahead of the clock and rest a little bit on the back half. Like, I think at the highest level, unless there's just I went to failure on something and I failed a bar muscle up or I failed a lockout on a thruster, you're probably going to be able to go just as fast as you can go, regardless of the strategy at the highest level, I think.
Which means we might see world record 2.
The CrossFit YouTube station is now live. They have a place card in place. 13,000 people waiting. 2 minutes to the start. World record times for this. You guys have any thoughts on that already? I know we just saw the workout.
Whatever Colton does tomorrow.
Wow. Oh, what about Tetlow and Asfield, Hatfield, Austin?
Hey,
No
don't
shot.
talk about my guy like that.
I mixed the
But
first
no
name and the last
shot.
name.
I mean, I think it's going to be hard to beat Colton in this, man.
Tudor Magda, JR. Tudor Magda set the world record on this.
Fuck no.
I think it's probably going to be someone with a little bit shorter limb length.
Fee Sagafi, top 5 in the world. No thrust because of the thrusters. Is that why you guys are saying that?
She's just not fit enough.
Dude, she's been showing up for the open, man. She's been showing up.
What's really interesting about this workout too, and a lot of people are going to look at it as like a muscular stamina workout, like, oh, my pull just went away or my tricep started blowing up. A lot of you out there that are saying that do not have the fitness to not let the thrusters just make you too out of breath to do the gymnastics or make you want to pick up the bar. For a lot of people, they're just going to be way too out of breath to show that they can move the bar and they can jump up and do muscle ups. Period.
100%.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this, Bill. Tia Toomey has a wrist issue. It's obviously a real issue. And she didn't want to come out there and flop around. Now that she sees this workout, is she like, damn, maybe I could have done this one. Maybe since I wasn't pushing, because she said the push-ups were bothering her, right? The pushing movement.
Yeah.
You think she's
talked
chomping at the
we
bit?
talked about this on our show yesterday, and I really hope that she didn't know what the workout was to be able to say, you know what, I probably should back out since I don't want to race it since it's all thruster.
I do not think she knew the workout. I do not think she knew the workout.
I hope that's not the case.
They do not leak things like that at
Better not be the case.
The screen is live. It is a packed house. It is a beautiful stage, just like you imagine. There is a huge rig. There is the it's the best I've seen the sponsors represented. We got Rogue, Jocko Milk, and Go Ruck center stage, and they got a little audio playing, so you can hear the crowd noise. What's interesting is there's a running clock on there that says they're 30 minutes away. Does that make sense to any of you?
No. You know what I'm thinking?
That's
I'm surprised Hiller's not on the thread right now on the show going like this. Oh, another video I get to make of elite level athletes going way too fast on a movement that's way too easy that they're unable to not ride the line.
Mike Halpin, they told Brooke Wells in 2022 that the workout would not be hard on her elbow. Dave could have just said based on the injury that she shouldn't do it. Fair enough. Andrew Hiller, in response to Bill Grundler, I am working on a video.
Pull up Colton's last comment.
I don't. Oh, sorry. I don't know where it is. It's on you. Oh, here we go.
No, his last one, Sevan.
I'm beating Taylor by a minute, or Taylor's beating me.
Does that mean if he doesn't beat me by a minute, I win?
I think
wow.
You want that handicap?
JR, is that possible to beat someone by a minute in this? Someone as world class as Taylor Self?
I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I think what he's saying is just that if he blows up, he blows up, and if he blows up, it's going to be so bad that he might go to failure.
If he dies, he dies.
Wow,
dude. If Colton blows up and then you do your last muscle up set unbroken, and he's stuck on 6, and then
I'm definitely not breaking any of the gymnastics up.
And you guys tie on the 7th bar muscle up. I'm just gonna freaking like
Ariel said, "Wow, get with the programming." Okay, I stand corrected. Ariel said, "Maybe Bill's onto something here." Ariel Lowen, fittest woman in America, who is competing very shortly here on the CrossFit YouTube channel. Ariel said that Tia gave a list of movements that hurt her wrist, and Dave said she shouldn't do it then. That doesn't mean that those movements were on there. Maybe.
I'm fine with that though. No, if Tia came to them and gave them 6 movements that like anything in the front rack, I can't do.
But listen, even if none of those movements were in there, if I was Dave and someone gave me a list of movements and still none of them were in there, I would still say you shouldn't do it. That would just be my default answer the second someone had any concerns. And I bet you that was Dave's too. Do you guys follow me on that? You know what I'm saying? He didn't even take into consideration like what the movements were. He's like, oh, you got a list of you know what I mean? Like, no, you're just not doing it then.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. People are asking, was it leaked? We presume it was leaked because we know it before the announcement. But who are we to say? We don't know what we don't know. See how objective I am? See how open-minded I am? I just got on. Was it leaked? Here, let me tell you the workout. Let me tell you what we think the workout is. Can we pull the workout up one more time, Caleb? 24.3. Thank you very much. J.R. Howell, CrossFit Crash Crucible, Crash Crescendo. The workout that we think it is going to be because of this card that's being passed around. For time, using a running clock, 5 rounds of 10 thrusters at 95 pounds for the boys, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, then you rest a minute. So 50 and 50 of each. Then you rest a minute, and then 5 rounds of 7 thrusters at 135 and 7 bar muscle-ups.
I got a question.
15 minutes.
If she was hey, here are the movements I can't do. She said on her video that she's been nursing this injury for 2 months. She's still going to do the workout, right? Why not do it in front of everybody?
What's
the fucking difference?
But
what's the fucking difference?
Little wrist wrap.
Put your little thing on and be like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here."
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I don't want to watch. But Bill, I don't want to watch. Go ahead, Taylor.
Do you think she still beats Sydney Wells? I kind of do.
But it wasn't. Oh,
just take Ariel out. Just take.
No, I'm saying I think Tia does better than Sydney Wells does with her wrist injury. So why substitute her with Sydney Wells?
Well, behind closed doors, definitely.
That's fair. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But
I don't agree. I don't want to see an injured fighter on the main stage.
What the fuck,
dude? She's on the main stage anyway. She's here this weekend. She's got to perform this weekend.
Do you
I don't
not
want to
remember
stand
the Rogue Invitational, Sevan, when Bethany Flores is on the floor not doing workouts because her back is broken, and you're telling me to go fuck myself because she earned the right to do that?
Listen.
I'm on Taylor's side with this, Sevan.
Listen.
I agree wholeheartedly.
She did earn the right to be there. I think you're conflating issues a little bit. She did earn the right to be there, and there were 10 other athletes. This is showcasing a race, a one-on-one race between two women. This is a fight.
No, there are other men there.
Hey, listen, if I found out...
It's not a fight, though. It's a slaughter.
Showcase. It's a showcase. That's all it is. Showcase.
I hated 24.1 when those guys went out there and flopped around doing those, whatever that fuck they were doing in that second workout.
Agreed.
That was pathetic.
Totally.
I do not want to watch Tia Toomey, the greatest to ever do it, the athlete who sits on a tier by herself. I do not want to see her sit. I do not want to see her go against Ariel and just be faking it, going through the movements out there.
I want to see Ariel beat the shit out of her with the broken wrist.
Is she gonna be faking it over the weekend?
That's what.
Yeah, totally.
What Taylor's saying is her score is going to be better than Sydney's score. It would still be a
fucked up Tia
match
is better than a fully healthy Sydney.
I'm sorry, Sydney. You're doing great. I hope you do great this year. We're not trashing you badly.
That.
You're just not on the level of these two girls. That's it's
God. You guys are pissing me off. Hey, so someone wrote, someone has Tia on a pedestal. I didn't put her on that pedestal. She climbed up there.
Has there ever been another athlete that has said, "Hey, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do the open announcement"? Ever?
Would you have done it if you were injured, Bill?
Okay,
Would you?
Here, I got it. If Colton hurt his wrist,
get the fuck out of here, Colton.
And he said,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna do it. John's gonna do it, and I'm just gonna get slaughtered by Taylor in this workout. That is what this is like.
Okay, so you're saying
I would rather see
you,
an 80% Colton.
Okay, so you're saying Taylor. If they brought in Raptus, you'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are disrespecting Sydney. All right, but at least I can meet you halfway there. I feel that. Who's your pick to win? 20. No, it went.
Get your Heat 1 picks in. Get your Heat 1 picks in before the announcement.
That's right. I gotta open my mouth. Have they changed the? Have they pulled what's her name out? Tia out?
Yep. It's Ariel plus Sydney.
Go to the App Store, download the Heat 1 app, scroll down to Taylor Self.
I don't know how Jay Crouch is worth 140, but Sydney, if you picked her, it's worth 110.
I don't see it down there, guys.
Oh, you mean they're saying that Sydney is less of an underdog than Jay?
That is what the points show. Yes.
Hey, I don't see a place to choose. I don't see a place to choose.
Go to
how are the adaptive athletes going to do
this?
You
click on 24.3.
Oh, thank you. Okay, at the top, you click on 24.3. It takes you over there. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. No wonder I fucked up so much. Okay, let's go through these really quick. Yonakoski, Dallin Pepper, Roman Krenikov. And pick Dallin.
I think Dallin wants to win the Open.
Who was it? Dallin Pepper, Yonakoski, Roman?
Yeah.
Yanni's
Yoni, he's good on this. Would be
it's hard to pick against Yona, but I think Dallin will redo it. I think Dallin wants to win the Open. So I'm gonna pick Dallin.
Danielle Brandon or Ariel Lowen?
They're showing deadlifts now that don't count at all on the proven.
Oh shit, they are showing deadlifts that don't
Ariel
count.
wants to win the Open too. Like,
okay, I'm gonna pick Ariel Lowen. I'm picking Ariel Lowen.
Yeah.
Okay, but we can't choose Oh, and I'm picking Colton. Don't tell Taylor.
Yona is hard to pick against. Yona's going to do really, really well in this workout. I just think it's important. Like, Dallin wants to win.
Dude, so, Sydney Wells and Ariel are basically tied points-wise. Oh, but 73%.
That's so dumb.
It is.
75% have picked Ariel over Sydney.
What it looks like for Sydney and Ariel that's what it should look like for Jay and Roman, and then vice versa.
Oh, yeah, the points. Hey, Jay Crouch has only gotten better and better, huh? He was better last year than he was the year before. He looks better. His body seems to be maturing. I'm very curious to see him show up here today. I wonder if he's going to have his A game.
He should be pretty darn good at this workout.
Sevan, will you Will you submit a score this week? After all, he was titillated by signing up. Yeah, I'll submit it. I think I'll submit a score this week. Thank you for asking. I didn't know you cared. I hope you heard
Sevan,
my.
Go ahead.
I commented on Mason's butt beads this morning. I hope you heard it. Anal beads. Go ahead, Mr. Young.
Will you get a bar muscle up in this workout?
He has to do 7 thrusters at 135.
I think that should be on the Heat 1 app. Will Sevan get 1 bar muscle up?
What do you mean? Like, will I make it through the first round in 15 minutes? The 10 thrusters and the 50 thrusters and 50 chest bar?
And 7 thrusters with 135.
Oh.
I think that'd be a good bet, man.
I'm trying to figure out where I would do a bar muscle up at. I might have to go to an affiliate, God forbid.
God forbid.
Go to Sousa's.
Or go to
Too far.
Dave's Ranch.
I'll go to Andy Sakamoto has a affiliate right up the house from me, and then the guy there's another place that just affiliated next to me. West Fitness, where my mom.
You're not gonna go to Frank's gym?
Where my mom goes. Too far. I would go to Frank's gym. Too far.
It's not an affiliate.
Marcio Martinez, worst open ever. I don't think so at all. I think it's the best open ever.
I'm loving.
It's not,
great question.
I don't think it's the best open ever. I'm glad that this is the last workout. I do think it saves it a little bit.
Does it? I think it makes it even more retarded.
You wanted thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups.
Explain, Taylor.
You make the first 2 weeks so accessible that virtually anyone can do it. Then you take the final week. So now you've created this theme where, all right, the entire open through the first 2 weeks, the theme is inclusivity. No matter who you are, you can do it. You can get some reps into the workout. All right, that's the first 2 weeks. Then the third week, fuck all of you. None of you can do it. Who the fuck, what kind of normal persons? People aren't just randomly doing chest to bar now.
So you think it should be like a gated workout? And there should be.
I don't know what it should be. I just think that the communication.
You have to test
really
skills
bad.
somehow, and they haven't.
You do it in quarterfinals. I mean, or
every skill.
Otherwise, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that too much, though, because you can't have something. It can't do like Cindy for the open, because all you're doing is like, well, that's even that's got pull-ups. I mean, we just now touched the rig. I don't know. Right. I think it should have been gated. I think that they need to have more gates because everyone can play. The better athletes get to show. It gets to showcase.
Chest to bar?
Pull-ups. You just go straight to chest to bar. You go from no skills and no heavy weight straight to chest to bar in the third week. I think that's what's dumb about it. I think at least in the first 2 weeks, you have some sort of, hey, we're stepping in that direction. Be ready. Or at least make the third week pull-ups, then chest to bar, pull-ups, then toes to bar, then chest to bar, then bar muscle-ups. It just seems like they don't know which direction they're trying to go. First 2 weeks is for everyone. Third week isn't. You know.
Zach Camp, thank you. Welcome to the special membership. I'll be sending you nudes shortly. Go ahead, John.
It does feel like it's two different tests.
So different.
Like what you said, what if this is a quarterfinals workout? This seems like it could be a quarterfinals.
Right.
Workout.
This is what I would expect to see in quarterfinals because 25% of people could do it and only the best can freaking fly.
You think, but like quarterfinals, do you think it would be like 5 rounds of 5 and 5 with ring muscle ups and thrusters at 185?
Jeez.
You see what I'm saying?
25% of people are doing that.
You're not supposed to. It's quarterfinals. This goes to semifinals.
But this is supposed to be the big race.
No, I'm saying in quarterfinals.
Oh, you mean if this was the workout in quarterfinals, what would we see in semis?
But you would no. But you would add a 5-5 of 185 and ring muscle.
I still don't know because it's the same workout for the individuals, for all of the age groups essentially, and it's the top 25%. So what game are you playing? Are you playing? We want to be inclusive.
The game I'm playing is the right people to semifinals. I don't care.
That's not the game they're playing. Because if it's just the right people to semifinals, you do it the way you did it for the past 2 years. Now you expand it to 25%, and the same programming for 18 to 34 is also the same for 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49.
And I think Bill is okay with it.
Right. I that's fine. But it just mixed signals.
I think quarterfinals is like we're gonna see who's elite.
It's like a crazy psycho girl telling you she likes you at 1 minute, the next minute she's rifling through your phone, trying to see who you're cheating on her with. This is the vibe I'm getting from this programming, dude.
No, I agree with. But then what would you have done different?
Pull-ups.
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 And then it ends on chest to bar, like 7 and 7 with chest to bar.
You don't even need the bar muscle up, and you don't even need the heavy. I mean, I don't think you even need the heavy thruster if you're keeping.
Oh my god,
I
dude!
I
if
do.
that was
They
the
haven't done
workout, if that was the workout, I would have said this is the worst open ever. We've lost our way. This is Orange
It's
Theory.
totally different, John. 25% go to quarterfinals.
Doesn't matter. That
People want to be tested. I know we're trying to be accessible.
You have to
it still is.
change in
Give
format.
me 1 second. We'll come back to this.
Should have a chance to do 1 bar muscle up and
I
7
agree. Hey,
thrusters with 1.
Then go to quarterfinals.
Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. The open has been perfect so far. Let me just. Kristen Holte sits atop of the leaderboard. Oh no, that's for the old ladies. Hold on. Sorry. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find just the regular human beings. Okay, Alexander Caron sits on top of the leaderboard. Then with 21 points, Down Pepper 22, and some guy named K.O. Lehman. Whoa, what
that
a
guy's
crazy
shorter
name.
than Colton. He's
5 foot.
Is he really?
5 foot tall.
He's 5 foot even.
And
he
he
can
should
shut my
be
wiener standing up.
And he should be really good at this work. What if he won the open? What if Kale Lehman won the open?
Let me get
No
through
way.
this. Let me get through this list. We have a very close race, and look at Luckett down at number 10. Okay, so we have Alexander Caron, Dallin Pepper, Kale Lehman, all 21, 22, 28, and then 29, Yonakoski, Saxon Panchek 31, Jay Crouch 39, Vellner 41, Ricky Mack 49. Some guy named Miko was 67, and Brandon Luckett 71.
Good for you, Brandon Luckett.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? And you said you were fitter than Brandon Luckett. Remember that?
I did not say that. I never said that.
Okay. And then let me see if I can find the women. I don't know if CrossFit posts women stuff. I think that's only the Sevan podcast that does that. We are fully inclusive.
Gracie Walton.
Here it is. 7.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Grace Walton. Grace Walton, Christine Bishop, and Christine Agerbeck, 11, 23, and 24. Then Ariel Lowen sitting in 4th place. Ariel has told us she wants to win this. She's sitting at 25 points. It's still within reach of her. Amy Kringle in 6th. Saher Kai.
Who's in 5th?
Caitlin Van Ziel. Caitlin Bernardine. And Brooke Wells. Brooke Wells. Wow.
Yeah.
I was hearing rumors she wasn't feeling so good. She seems to be feeling great. Who's in 5th? Mirham van Roer. Is that the chick who dropped the bar bell on herself? The super viral video? No, that was Roe. That was Roe.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the. I don't know what's going on with the games stream. I don't know. Nothing has happened yet. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, so, you wanted something. What's wrong with it? Oh, that's the guy. That's the 4 foot tall guy.
Look at that guy, dude.
He's 5 foot tall.
He can't even see over the screen of the runner.
Neither can I.
He can't go on the rides at Six Flags.
How this guy's proportioned perfectly for a fucking dwarf. That's crazy.
For a dwarf. What's the legal height for a dwarf?
I think it's 4'11".
Christ. He's
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, it's 4'11". Wait, what if he's 5 foot in shoes and he says that so he's not a dwarf?
How is he proportioned so perfectly?
If his games profile says he's 5 foot tall, you can 100% take an inch or two off of that. And I think his friends are 5'3" and 5'4".
Wow. Listen,
That's
if
crazy.
we're getting that dude.
Dude, Colton towers over this guy. I'm not even kidding.
That's so crazy.
God, I hope they go to the games together and it's like Fakowski's in between both.
This guy's not going to the games.
Ever.
Oh, that sucks. This guy's coming on the podcast, though.
So
I'm getting this guy on.
Last year, he did 13 ring muscle ups and 23.1. I beat him.
Oh.
And he did a thruster of 225.
Oh, yeah.
So
no,
That's because there was wall balls, huh? And rowing.
Well, there's rowing this last one. And apparently,
Yeah, but rowing didn't count really on this.
I'm telling you right now, I don't believe his scores.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna do a CrossFit Games week. It's gonna be called Shorter Than Sevan Week, and it's going to be all Monday through Friday. It's going to be all the athletes who've made it to the games who are shorter than me. Like start open up with Benny Garrard Monday. You know what I mean? Spieler on Tuesday.
I guarantee you, if he won one of the workouts, he doesn't have a video of it.
Jedediah Snelson, he's shorter than me. Wednesday. When I get desperate for athletes, I'll choose dudes in wheelchairs.
Who's shorter sitting down though?
Good point. Yeah, I am. I'm sure. You guys, I think you're just being. I think that this is a marvelously programmed workout. Let's talk about two of the components.
Exactly.
Has the open,
I agree.
Has the
I'm with
open?
you.
Has the open been perfect for the affiliates? Before we get to the actual programming,
Perfect for the affiliates. What does that mean? What do you mean?
just the layout, the equipment.
Yeah, ease of equipment, not having to tape anything. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean it's perfect, but has it been easy to do? Sure.
Okay, perfect. Okay, culling the herd, allowing the best athletes in the world to rise to the top. Who give a shit? I mean, all we can do is base it off the ones we know that all the games athletes don't give a shit. And we don't see the ones up there, and the ones we do see up there. You know what they're saying? I want the money, and kudos to them. I'm glad for them. And go ahead, John.
Why do you think there is more money in the open than semifinals or
I think that there should be
quarterfinals?
Because you have to beat 170,000 people in the open. You only have to beat 30 people in semifinals.
Yeah.
Do you think there should be money for quarterfinals then? Because there's not any, right? There's none.
I don't know. Who fucking cares?
I battle every year to get about 68th percentile. People like me need to see bar muscle-ups in the open because I can't make quarters. Hey, listen, bar muscle-ups is a 10 compared to crossovers is a 4 or a 3 or a 2 in terms of picking movements for the open, I think. You guys have issues? No one here has issues with bar muscle-ups, right?
No, it's just no.
No, but look at the skill on this event versus the last two that we've had.
This event and the last two are just two wildly different, two different people. It looks like two different people programmed.
Totally.
And they didn't talk to one another.
The only skill there's been is
the
double under.
They didn't congregate at all.
Why are you guys saying that? Tell me, why are you saying that?
It's like Dave wrote a workout and two fucking interns wrote the other two workouts. They didn't talk to each other. And then they're like, okay,
why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Put my card in that because they're just so different.
And not that they're bad. Not that they're bad workouts on their own. I mean, I agree with John. I think the deadlift should have been heavier on the second one, but whatever. But it's not a bad workout. Whatever. It is what it is. But when you look at what you're trying to, if you're trying to find the right type of athlete to go across to the next stage, inclusive, fine. I mean, you can do all that. But what we've done up to this point is we've only had a double under as far as a skill. We haven't had any weight. All we've checked is, do you have a gas pedal? That's it.
Bar muscle up's a pretty good skill.
No. I'm not talking. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is up to this point, we've had zero skill, zero weight.
Give me an example. What do you want to see? A pistol?
No. I would have wanted to see heavier weight.
Just a well-balanced test.
No, the skill.
Weight on the deck.
What in the skill? What in the skill category? What in the skill category?
This is fine, but then the other test should have tested something other than gas pedal for at least one other thing.
For this one, if it's the way that it is going in, then they shouldn't have started off with chest to bar pull-ups.
This isn't a gas pedal workout for me.
No, you're right.
No,
but they started off at a
workout.
higher skill than what they've put across as we're trying to be inclusive. Well, so then the first skill you start at is a chest to bar, not a regular pull-up.
Right. That's stupid.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's the same thing as like when we started. Like, okay, you guys, we're gonna start off in this event. It starts off with a ring muscle up. Well, I can't do that. All right. So then, what about the people that can't do a chest to bar? Like, build it up.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
build
with the chest
it
to bar,
up.
it's like a lot of people who have done every workout RX and are really happy with themselves.
They're just
like,
gonna get tapped.
Hey, man,
half of the population are going to do 10 reps in this workout and be done.
Now, granted, my predicted workout was wall balls because I just thought that like they're not going to do anything heavy because they're just going to blow that off. But I said 50 wall balls, 25 pull-ups, 50 wall balls, 25 chest to bar, 50 wall balls, 25 bar muscle up. That's what I said.
Which would be great. Which would be
That'd
great.
be cool. Everyone can play.
God, I must not be listening to you guys very well.
You're
because
not.
I thought you guys would be. Thank you, Bill. I thought you guys would be ecstatic with the 135-pound thrusters. It's big boy time.
It's a fun, no. This is a fun event. It's cool. Like I get it, but it doesn't fit. You got to either say, okay, it's going to be everyone can play and it's super inclusive for everyone, or it's like, hey, we're going to sort of put the carrot out there to test you at some point. There's been no test other than the people that have gotten a double under for the first time. That's it. There's been no test. Gas doesn't check your test.
And then when you take the test, it's like calculus 3 and you thought it was going to be algebra 2.
Right.
In
like
week 3.
We went up high on our gymnastics on this one. I love the workout. I dig it. I don't know why they had the 1 minute rest in there. I don't think they really needed that.
Caleb, ready?
To bait people. I think
Yeah,
they're
I know, but still, this is dumb.
Here we go. Sevan gurgling. Sevi gurgling. Andrew Mora. Sevi gurgling.
Could have been a hyphen right there. That
Caleb?
Dave cock.
Sevi gurgling that Dave cock on programming, which I'm totally okay with. I like the parentheses.
Sounds like you have marbles in your mouth.
Oh, Caleb, you're fucking breaking my heart, buddy. Jesus Christ. Okay, one more time. I think he's ready. Gurgling.
Oh, gurgling.
Andrew Mora. Okay, take 5.
Hold on.
Caleb's got a great gurgling sound that he.
Oh, you're gonna set it up again.
Dang.
I can only do it when I'm on the screen.
Were you a voice for SpongeBob?
You can't even tell.
Sevi gurgling that Dave cock on programming, which I'm totally okay with. Fine. Hey, thank you. I just fucking love. I just love the workout. I love all the workouts. I think they're great. I think they've tested a bunch of shit. The 135 is going to be fucking really heavy for me. Granted, when I was 34, I would just fucking grab the bar and just fucking start ripping 135 thrusters. That's not me anymore. I'm excited about it. I am excited also because I think that we're really wondering how many people are going to be able to do this unbroken. I think people are like scratching their heads, like, "Fuck, is someone really going to be able to do this unbroken?"
With what they've had so far? What do you think the purpose of the scaled division is? If this is supposed to be an all-inclusive, easy for everyone, everyone can play.
Okay, let me say this.
All the stuff, and we have it because when they put the scaled division in there, do you remember what the whole purpose of?
You got me in the corner. You got me in the corner, but I think I can get out. Keep going.
Okay, no, I'll stand there and just wait. I want to watch you now.
Okay, listen. So you got me in the corner, but here's the thing. First of all, I've never liked the scaled division. I thought it was I thought it was just fucking stupid.
Why?
I mean, because I just want to do what was programmed, right? And I don't know where I fall in the worldwide open. I'd say I'm just gonna guess, and I'm sorry if I fucking an arrogant asshole, but I would guess I'm in like the 20 percentile, right? And I can do it. And I can do it, right? So I don't know how many people can't do bar muscle ups. I happen to be able to do them. I'm not good at double unders, but I can barely do them. But I can do bar muscle ups. I can do chest to bar pull ups. I'm going to be able to squeak out, if I make it to it, a couple 135-pound thrusters. So I like this because I can do it, but I also like it because I think 135 pounds is challenging for the fucking meatheads like what's his name, John Young, JY Barbell. But I don't want to do the scaled shit. I feel bad for the people who have to do the scaled shit.
Okay, but
because then I'm outside the group. I want to be able to. I'd like seeing that I'm in the 13th percentile and Taylor's in the 1 percentile.
Well, dude, how outside the group are you if you can't do a single fucking rep and you're just sitting in the gym watching everybody do a workout that you can't even begin?
So what you guys are saying is that they should have done pull ups then bar muscle ups. Or pull-ups and chest to bar pull-ups. Okay, that part, I think that's a fair criticism, but I still think it's a great workout. But I think that's a totally fair criticism.
No, I was just arguing with you on why you think the scaled division is dumb. I don't, because there are people that are there.
I don't think it's dumb like they shouldn't have it. I just don't want to do it. I would rather only get 5 reps in the regular division. I want to see where I stand up against the group.
What I'm saying though is this: if we are easing up on the weights and the technical work in the general competition, if we're easing up on that, then why are we having the scale division? Because if it's making it easy, I had people that they didn't have to scale anything on that last event because the weight wasn't heavy, and they could do double unders. They'd just jump up real high and wing the rope under their feet a bunch of times. Like they could make it work.
So they didn't have to go to the scale division.
Huh?
You and John dislike it for different reasons?
I don't think they said they didn't. They didn't say that they didn't like it. I just don't understand if we are bringing everything down because we're trying to be all inclusive and everybody needs to play, and it doesn't matter because we're pushing 25% up anyway. If we're doing that, then what is the scale? The scale division, is it easy? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't
say
understand.
the goal is.
And I
we're
think
not
that's why I
programming
said
for the elites.
That's why I said I
And
think
then-
you have me in the corner. You're right. I see exactly what you're saying about the scale division. You're right.
It's not that it shouldn't be programmed for the elite, but how do we program in CrossFit?
Ladies and gentlemen,
and scale for the rest.
breaking news: the CrossFit stream is down, and I'm hearing from the show now that they want me to release the workout on the Sevan podcast because their stream is down. So please allow me to tell you what 24.3 is. Wow, this is incredible, guys. This is what I call teamwork and collaboration. 24.3, 4 time with a running clock, 5 rounds, 10 thrusters at 95, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, rest 1 minute, then 5 rounds of 7 thrusters at 135 pounds, 7 bar muscle-ups with a time cap of 15 minutes. This is 24.3. Shortly, you will see Bryson Del Monte do this at CrossFit Charlotte. Bryson has become a superstar in his own right. We will cheer him on as he tests it out. And then tomorrow, you will see Born Primitive, CA Peptides, CrossFit Charlotte, 24.1 open, 24.3 open, Taylor Self versus the World. And it's really worse than the World. It's Colton Mertens. And that's going to be a fucking wild show tomorrow. Bryson Del Monte is fueling up now. What do you think's wrong with the stream?
It's fucking frozen.
I think they fucking froze it on purpose so they could change the workout since it got leaked.
They're changing the workout right now.
Plan B, they're pulling an audible right
Fucking
now.
wall balls, baby.
How,
Give me something. Give me a chance.
Do you
Okay,
think
let's
CrossFit dropped the ball by not having Colton and Justin do this workout?
Fuck yeah, they dropped the ball, dude. They're dumb
'Cause-
as fuck with these open matchups.
This would have been a great workout to see the two of those guys go head up against each other. I still think Colton wins, but Justin would smoke this too.
How did it get leaked? It did not get leaked. It was passed off to us because they're having troubles with the stream. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
No, not that part. Okay. How close are we to Bryson going? Maybe we just roll with how close are we to Bryson?
Run them at the same time.
Dude,
Yeah.
do we want him to go?
Where is Will in the house? Is Will ready?
No, it's just me. What are you talking about? Is Will ready?
So you're gonna point a computer at him and then a camera?
I was gonna. We got some new cordage. We got some new cordage here. You know, got one of these. Got a couple. Got another
Dave's
one
doing
somewhere.
his announcement right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Hold on. I want to hear what Dave says. Let's hear. Oh, they got Rich Froning in the back. Danielle Brandon back. He's fist bumping. Let's see what's going on here.
Can we pull it up?
Is Dave wearing a is Dave's wrist hurt?
You got that from Tia,
Oh shit, Jocko's in the dark.
as always.
Oh, it's on the whiteboard already. You can see it. They just showed it. They just panned it over. There it is.
Yep.
Leaked. My wiener's leaking.
You know what's
12-year-old
bad, Taylor?
What, dude? What's bad?
Is that this is a good workout for you? Like you're gonna be really good at this workout. Like that's what's bad.
Evolution, women at 65 pounds, men at 95 pounds. Gonna do 5 rounds of that. Once we get done, there's 1 minute of rest. Catch your breath. Once you got your breath back in 1 minute, it's gonna be 5 more rounds. And this
Wow, he's got his can of Jocko Go.
women at 95.
I like the way he's dangling his pinky off there off the bottom of the can.
Gotta say, Jocko, great guy, big fan, but the energy drinks kind of suck.
They should sponsor Andrew.
Hiller, dude, he
Yeah.
would never
He wouldn't
drink
even
those
drink-
because they
exactly.
blow.
It's like 30 grams of caffeine.
But they're
Oh.
not good though. That's the thing.
Horrible.
I drank 20 of them at the games. I was fine with them.
Yeah, because there's no caffeine in them. You can just chug them all.
Oh,
Is it on? Dude.
Boz was talking to him.
Are they all gonna go at once, or are they gonna do this community thing first?
Hold on. Fucking.
So 24.3 is live. Adrian Bosman has the crowd. The hair's looking good on Adrian. The crowd is huddled around him. Meet the crowd, meaning Roman Krennikov, Sidney Wells, Jay Crouch, Dave looking good with his hat. Looks like he got another haircut. There's a bunch of people I don't recognize. I guess that's
Not even giving me the option.
Community people. I also don't. Oh, there's Ariel down below. I wonder if they are all going together. Oh, I see Dylan in the background. All right, guys, listen. We will be back, I would say, in about 30 minutes. We will fire up a new stream, and I will be back here, hopefully, with John Young Taylor, Bill Grundler, and Caleb, and superstar Bryson Del Monte. Bill, thanks for coming on. John, Taylor, Caleb. We'll see you guys all soon. If you're not signed up for a CEO membership, sign up now. Bye-bye.